When Robert turned 72, sleep became a luxury he could no longer afford. Every night, like clockwork, his bladder woke him, once at midnight, again at 2, then 4. The final stumble to the bathroom came just as dawn crept through his curtains. He joked with his wife, Helen, that he spent more time walking to the toilet than sleeping in bed. But beneath the humor was exhaustion and a quiet frustration that grew sharper each morning. His doctor had told him it was just part of getting older. The prostate enlarges, the bladder weakens, and sleep suffers. Robert accepted it as another indignity of aging until he met Dr. Yamada, a visiting urologist at the community wellness center. She wasn't old, but she spoke to the seniors as if she'd lived their years herself. Calm, confident, and never condescending. When she asked the audience how many woke at night to urinate, nearly every hand shot up. She smiled knowingly. "You think it's your age," she said, "but it's often your habits, especially how and when you drink water." That sentence made Robert lean forward. Habits? He'd been drinking water the same way for decades. How could that matter? Dr. Yamada explained that most people, especially seniors, drink water backwards. They sip little through the day, then gulp in the evening when they finally feel thirsty. The body, she said, isn't designed to handle that late flood. Your kidneys work all night processing what you should have given them earlier, she told them. It's not just about how much water you drink, but when and how you drink it. She shared a secret she wished every senior knew, the rhythmic hydration method. From morning to noon, she said, is your hydration window. Drink 2 full glasses within 30 minutes of waking. Before coffee, before breakfast. That jumpstarts kidney function and clears the waste your body built overnight. Then, drink steadily, half a glass every hour until mid-afternoon. After 4 p.m., slow down. After 7 p.m., stop completely, except for small sips if your mouth is dry. And here's the key. When you drink, don't gulp. Sip slowly over 2 to 3 minutes. It lets your cells absorb the water instead of sending it straight to your bladder. It sounded almost too simple, but Dr. Yamada showed charts. Older adults who followed the method reduced nighttime urination by over 70% within 2 weeks. The science made sense. Controlled hydration trained the kidneys to do most of their work by day, not night. Robert left that seminar skeptical but curious. The next morning, he tried it. 2 glasses of water right after waking felt like a chore, but within minutes, he felt surprisingly alert. Through the day, he kept a small bottle nearby, sipping rather than gulping. He stopped after dinner, despite the nagging thirst that usually came while watching TV. That first night, he still got up twice, but both trips were earlier. By the 4th night, it was once. After a week, he slept nearly 6 hours straight for the first time in years. Helen noticed too. "You're not stomping down the hall at 2 a.m. anymore," she teased. Encouraged, Robert began following more of Dr. Yamada's advice. He cut back on caffeine after lunch. He raised his legs for 10 minutes each evening to reduce fluid pooling in his ankles. He even replaced his evening tea with warm water and lemon. By the end of the month, he wasn't just sleeping better. He felt better. His mornings were clearer, his energy steadier. The dull ache in his lower back was gone. The transformation was so quiet and gradual that he didn't realize how much his life had revolved around that nightly routine until it stopped. When the Wellness Center hosted Dr. Yamada again 3 months later, Robert attended just to thank her. During the Q&A, he stood up, his voice steady. "I thought my bladder was broken," he said. "Turns out it was just my timing." The room erupted in laughter, but there was understanding behind it, the shared relief of people realizing their suffering wasn't inevitable. Dr. Yamada smiled. "That's the part most seniors don't hear soon enough," she said. "Our bodies don't lose wisdom. They lose rhythm. When you restore the rhythm, you restore peace." That night, Robert placed a note on his nightstand, written in neat block letters. Morning water, morning energy. Evening calm, deep sleep. It wasn't just advice. It was a reminder that even in old age, small habits could rewrite decades of discomfort. As the months passed, his friends noticed the change. When he shared the water rhythm secret at breakfast, they scoffed until they tried it. Soon, the once sleep-deprived men at the diner began bragging about how long they could stay asleep. Robert often thought back to the moment Dr. Yamada had said, "Drink water like your body's clock depends on it." He hadn't realized then that it truly did. For the first time in years, his nights were silent. his mornings bright, and his days his own again. Proof that sometimes the simplest secrets are the ones that save you the most.